สวัสดีค่ะในบ้านเรานะคะยังไม่รู้เลยว่าเมื่อไหร่ถึงจะได้ใช้เทคโนโลยี 3G กันแต่ว่าสำหรับประเทศแถบสแกนดิเนเวียเขาใช้กันมานานแล้วนะคะในสวีเดนคือที่นี่เขาใช้ 4G แล้วด้วยซ้ำค่ะเป็นประเทศแรกในโลกมองเรามองโลกจะพาท่านผู้ชมมาดูนะคะว่าเขามีมุมมองหรือว่าแนวคิดว่าต่อไปในอนาคตการสื่อสารของคนเรานั้นจะเป็นยังไงบ้างค่ะWhat is 3G?
Well, 3G in Sweden has been around for 10 years, and that's a really good service for surfing with your smartphone, basically. Gives you pretty good speed currently in Sweden, 42 meg roughly.
And what is 4G?
4G is really the state-of-the-art technology, the future-proof technology, I would say, that gives you a really good speed experience, but also a good quality experience. You can really use it for real-time services, like gaming and downloading.
Let's say I use it on my mobile phone, 4G. What difference would I feel?
Well, currently you cannot use it on your mobile phone. We're getting there. 4G on mobile phones would be out on the market maybe next year. So basically it's using your laptop or your ordinary PC as well.
So what difference can you feel using 4G on your PC?
I think it's the equivalence of having a fiber connection. Really rapid downloading, gaming with a real-time experience. It's like maybe I should make an analogy. Getting into really fast and convenient car compared with a really old one.
What's the consumer trend in Sweden?
I think overall Sweden is one of the most advanced consumer market when it comes to the use of mobile broadband and mobility in general. And what we see now is everything is moving into the cloud. Everything, all the services, music, movies, pictures, gaming, social media, all the big global trends are here in Sweden now in a massive way.
What is 3G? In Thailand, we talk a lot about it.
Yeah. 3G, don't think about technology. Don't think about boxes. Don't think about, complicated things. Think about speed. Think about a real-time experience. When you go in and you do something on the internet and things are buffering or it takes a long time, what you have to think about is that window of waiting is closer and closer. It's almost real time. 3G allows real-time communication. It allows real-time access to data. Who wants to sit and wait for something? When you search, you don't want to wait for 30 seconds for something to come back. So it really expedites the experience. We call it a very rich experience now. It's real time.
How important is the 3G?
It's hugely important. First of all, the speed. That's the first thing the consumer recognizes. Secondly, the network was built for data. And because it was built for data, it's cheaper. To the consumer, that means tariffs and data bundles that he or she can afford. It becomes now accessible to all. So it reduces the cost, increases the experience, and it allows us to do much more than we could with the older networks.
So is this part of the world, Scandinavian countries, the only part where they already use 4G?
No, there's pockets of it around the world, but I think Scandinavians have a history of leading in mobile development. We've seen it with the first introductions of mobile phones. They continue to challenge and deliver these new technologies faster than other countries. And remember, they're quite small countries, so they're able to do it a lot quicker than some of the more large countries. So, they're a little bit ahead of the curve.
For Thailand, 3G is having some problems here. Regulations and all the other problems. Can we just jump to 4G?
It's possible. What I would recommend right now is we have to focus on what we can see, and that's 3G. 3G is the basis. It's needed for voice. It's needed for basic services. You can't forget about 3G and go straight to 4G. But there's a chance we could do things together. There's a chance we can do the 3G process, most likely on 2.1 megahertz or gigahertz, and do 4G at the same time. 4G logically fits in some of the current spectrum bands that we have in Thailand. And it would be great to work with the MBTC, the regulator, and the industry to say, what if we do this at one time? What if we do 3G and 4G at the same time? Think about how we could leapfrog in technology and do things that our peers are not doing, other countries around us. That would be a great benefit for Thailand.
Apart from speed, if we really have 3G in Thailand, what else would consumers or other people get from a 3G network?
It's not the network that's important. It's the services that come along with the network. What you see in many countries, once the networks are there, new businesses spring up. Content developers come into being. There's many things that don't exist yet in Thailand that would become businesses because they now have access to higher speeds. What we see, the music business is changing, the TV business is changing, the access to the government is changing, e-health, e-government, e-education. There's so much there. These businesses don't even exist in Thailand today. The access to the network will give opportunity to these small business owners and new things will develop. It has a huge, powerful impact on the country.
How long has Norway been using 3G technology?
We opened up our 3G networks or services in 2004 for the first time.
And how is it better than 2G?
The main benefit is that the services that you already use become more user-friendly, so it would, enrich the experience and just give it a better quality and a better user experience.
So it's supposed to be faster, and the quality is supposed to be better, right?
Yeah, it's faster and better. So everything from, let's say you get an email, the time you will spend to download the email is shorter. The quality of video clips you would like to watch could be better.
Can you please show me how is it better?
Yeah, sure. This is just an example that I use personally. It's our national broadcaster, and they would put their 3 TV channels online and make them available through a mobile phone. So once the application starts, I should get the live picture, and the quality is, not the best, not as good as high-definition TV, but for a small screen like this, I find it to be good enough.
What is 4G?
4G is what you can call just the next step step in the evolution of mobile technologies. So most of us know the GSM as probably the first entry and the first generation of mobile networks. GSM is called 2G because it's technically the second generation. Then in 2G or GSM, speeds were lower. You could barely see web TV. It would take a very long time to download emails. And then through 3G, the next generation, speeds were even higher. And now it's just an evolution from 3G to 4G, which makes it even quicker.